A legal practitioner, Mr. Wahab Shitu, says the issue of the 5 senior advocates carpeted by a federal high court over their shoddy presentation leading to the release of former Intercontinental Bank boss Erastus Akingbola calls for a judicial inquiry. Answering questions on our breakfast program, Sunrise Daily, Mr. Shitu also says it will be an indictment to pass any judgment on the advocates. But for any country to move forward, corruption must be reduced to the barest minimum.
Calls for some kind of judicial inquiry to find out what transpired. Why did the judge take the position he took in the case? And why did he suddenly label this gentleman as professionally incompetent? These are facts that ought to be investigated. So until we have the real facts on the table, I think it will be preemptive to pass any judgment. The judge has the jurisdiction to be right as well as the jurisdiction to be wrong. And until that judgment is set aside, it remains a judgment that is binding. But that does not mean that we are not entitled to agree or disagree with the judgment. Because you find out that whether for a judge to give a ruling or an order that no such case should be instituted in any federal high court, for me is overreaching. And because the head of the federal high court is the chief judge of the federal high court, and he alone has the discretion to assign cases, not any other judge of the federal high court. Corruption is not the business of EFCC alone. It's a collective business. It's the business of all of us. So I think we should treat the activities of EFCC with some measure of understanding. I'm not here seated holding brief for EFCC or ICPC. But I'm speaking as a Nigerian who is concerned about the progress of this country. And there's no way we can make real progress in this country if we do not confront the monster called corruption. We all know that the major impediment to the developmental process is this issue of corruption. Again, we also have to face the fact that corruption is not peculiar to Nigeria. It's a phenomenon that is worldwide. It's just the degree that varies. And all are agreed that for any country to move forward, then you must reduce corruption to the barest minimum.